covered up outside where there's no scientific basis for what they're doing?
I think you're completely right. I think it's apparent that it's in the government's interests to keep the fear on, the engine idling, to keep the fear on tick over. And when you go online, if anything online that contradicts, far less refutes the government narrative, you see those blue straps that go across the videos and across the content saying where you can go to contact the government and to get that official line, so that they're not letting that drop. You're always being reminded that there's an official story out there that COVID is still there, that the pandemic is somehow still there. I think that's in the government's interests, and it's playing to the instincts of part of the population. I think there are multiple reasons why some people are still wearing face masks. I think for a lot of people, it's a symptom of a disease, and the disease is fear. And that fear is not from any Chinese lab, but it was cooked up by our own government. And I think many people of all ages and backgrounds genuinely remain frightened of COVID. I don't understand why, personally. Bar the first couple of weeks, I never thought COVID was anything to fear, no more than flu. And I never resorted to face coverings. Then there are those for whom I think the mask is a badge of some sort of imagined superiority. There were those who swallowed hook, line and sinker that wearing a mask was a good thing to do, good thing in block capitals. And having been seen to be doing the good thing, they won't. That proportion of the population won't let that drop. For me, the masks were always pointless at best, harmful to health and well-being at worst. But I think for many people, they say it's easier to fool someone than to persuade the same person to accept that they've been fooled.
Yes.
So I think if you bought into the mask wearing as being something that had a function, to admit to yourself and to everyone else that it never did,